Hey everybody, Plushy-Plays here, and welcome back to Earthbound Beginnings! Last time, we explored the city of Reindeer, and, actually, would you ever consider that a city? Anyways, we explored, Reindeer, and we found out the secret to a long, long life. Mouthwash! And we made it to Spokane, where we found that this place is pretty much abandoned, except for the residential area, which we found. We found a working hotel, only to find that it was being run by a starman, who attacked us as soon as we were healed. And Anna ended up taking some damage, which I'll go ahead and heal up right now. There we go. This time, we're gonna be heading over to the Rosemary's mansion, which is said to be haunted. Hooray. So, private property, signed the Rosemarys. Where are the Rosemarys? That is a good question. Is it, I don't think it was like ever mentioned where they are, or rather who they are, but yeah, no, we don't know who they are, where they are, why their manor is haunted. It's just one of those things that's never really explained, and it's kind of, I don't know, it doesn't really make much sense. But anyways, here we are. So we're gonna take that key that we got last time. Ninten unlocked the door and went inside. Actually, I want to see what the key says. Ghost house key. This is the key to the Rosemary's house. Okay, I had a feeling. I'm just an ordinary mouse. The room with the piano. So this place is kind of like a maze. So there is a specific way to go with this, and I have to find it. Let's see, where is it? Ah, here we go. Okay, so yes, there is a piano here that we want to find, because, if you couldn't tell, it's important. So, let's see. Alright, so we want to go up. I'm actually not going to be collecting all of the items here because really, this place has a lot of dangerous-ish enemies, and I really don't want to encounter that many, so I'm going to just follow my little guide that I wrote down for myself and just continue on our way. Where did that go? Okay, here we go. So, on the topic of ghosts, I actually forgot to mention this one earlier. Oh, speaking of, we never got to check these guys last time. Offense 12, defense 24, just an ordinary ghost. Ow. Yeah, they're not that strong. And yes, they can run away. Alright, so we're just gonna do this. But speaking of ghosts, I completely forgot to mention this earlier because I just didn't really think much about it until we actually brought it up a few days ago. So one night I came home from work, and this was like a while ago. You'll never make it. Yes, you'll get these taunts here and there, so just ignore them and continue onward. So yeah, one night I came home, and we're just gonna keep running into new enemies. These are the bionic bats. We want to watch out for these guys. I actually do not want to fight these guys. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Oh, here we go. The Bionic Bats. They have 50 HP, drop 40 EXP, and $34. Yeah, I'll try to fight them. Sure. Offense 34, defense 64. Beware of its stone of origin. Yes, these guys can stone you. But of course, they're pretty much like the other version where they can confuse themselves. So, and as of right now, Nintendo is the only one who can actually heal that status. So, be careful. So I'm really gonna try to not fight these guys if I can help it. Oh hey, I'll take that, whatever that is. But as I was saying, one night I came home from work and my mom was asleep, dad and brother were out fishing at night, and I was getting ready. I was just setting my stuff down, getting ready to just chill out for the night, and I'm out of here. And I'm just like, I just hear this noise all of a sudden, like the sound of like glass shattering, and I'm just like, whoa, what the heck was that? So I go out of my room and I see that the coffee table in the living room just like shattered all of a sudden, and we just joke that it was a ghost, and we always just make fun of that to this day. And we always think that there was a ghost in our previous house as well, and we think that they just like followed us here or something. All right, so back to, let's see. Yes. All right, back down one more set of stairs, and oh, we have another new enemy, which I kind of want to avoid. Armors. They have 120 HP, but they drop 200 EXP and $300. Do I want to risk this? Not really. So I'm actually gonna run. Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't trust this. Okay. So there is another new enemy. The Dust Ball. This is another enemy that will explode once defeated. They have 78 HP, drop 88 EXP, and $100. So I kind of want to be a little careful here because Anna's getting a little low on HP. So I'm just gonna guard with her. Just grins and bears it. I mean, that's really all you can do. So let's do the same thing as the last attack. Be careful, this thing's gonna explode. And I don't remember if I got an H2O pendant for Anna or not. Actually, let me check that now that I'm thinking about it. No, I surprisingly did not. I will have to get that for her once we get out of here. I am gonna go ahead and have Anna heal herself, because she's, well, could be doing better. Turn back. Nope, we're gonna continue onward. And there's the piano that we needed. There was a life up cream, which I think I'm actually gonna just use on Lloyd, because he could use a little more HP. Alright, so, who are you talking to? So, this is another, seizure warning. The piano began to play all by itself. Okay, we're good. Nintendo remembered the tune. Alright, and with that, just like with the Podunk Cemetery, we're actually not doing anything to solve the problem. Yeah, we're just, getting what we need and we're gonna skedaddle. Goodbye. That's kind of why I wanted to use the crumbs. But I actually do want to go back to the residential area because there's something I want to show off that completely caught me off guard the first time I played this. And I guess while we're walking, because I didn't get to mention this in the Manor, there is a... Where is it? Should be in my notes here. I know I just wrote it down. No? Maybe I wrote it in here? Oh, yes, here we go. There's a prototype video from May of 1989 of the Rosemary Mansion, which included the Rosemary Manor, and the party members would be facing south while walking down the stairs instead of sideways like they are right now. And that's also from the cutting room floor. Yeah, there was an enemy that we didn't get to see that got changed from the original version. The Shroudly enemy got changed from the Famicom version to this version. In the Famicom version, it had blood dripping down from, I think it was its sleeves or its hands or something like that. I don't know, but it was like at its feet, so. Of course, they had to remove that because we don't want blood in a children's game. But really, this isn't a children's game, so I don't know what was the reasoning behind that. Speaking of haunted houses, now that we're out of there, I actually wanted to talk about it while we were in there, but didn't get to bring it up. I've actually never been in one of those quote-unquote haunted houses that people set up for Halloween. My buddy and I were meant to go and do one, go visit one, but I don't know, it never happened. I don't remember if I just got really busy with work or something, but yeah, no, it just didn't happen, and I kinda would like to go and do it. Oh, hey, Nintendo gets a level. Which I will gladly take, because that means we're only 4 more levels until, we can go and fight the dragon. Which again is gonna be a little while. But I'm still gonna just keep fighting everything that I can and just hope for the best. Because, we need Anna to get a few more levels before we go and fight the dragon, because that dragon is not exactly an easy enemy, because it's more like a boss than an actual enemy, you know? But anyways, you know, I'm actually not really a big, horror person. I like the Resident Evil games and all, but I've never really been much of a horror fan as a kid. I would see them and I would cover my face with a blanket or something if something scary ever came up in like a show or something. And I just never really watched any like horror movies until like, I want to say until almost my teens. And I actually watched one, and then I went and visited a friend for a birthday, I think, and I actually fell asleep while we were watching a horror movie. I don't even remember what the movie it was. I just fell asleep because I was just so tired. Anyways, I think this is the lady I want to talk to. I'm not a resident of this town. I am your assistant. Maybe you forgot to write something down? I will sell you a hint for only $1,000. Why is it so expensive for a hint? No. Oh, you don't need anyone's help, do you? Fine and dandy. You can color me gone. Yeah, she just disappears. This caught me off guard the first time I was playing through this game. I was just like, whoa. I was just exploring like you see here, and I just found her. I was like, oh, hey, maybe she has something funny to say. Because, you know, a lot of the NPCs in this game have something funny to say. No, she just completely disappears. I don't know if she was meant to be programmed like that, or just was just to, like, you know, throw off the player, like, whoa, hey, what the heck happened? Like, you know, maybe they didn't have enough money, and they're like, no, I can't buy that hint right now. I'll come back to you. Nope, you can't come back to her. She will just disappear if you do not have enough money. And I think that is so funny to me. But, I think that's actually gonna wrap things up for this part. We made it through the Spokane Manor, the Rosemary Manor. And, we've just kind of explored the rest of the, hello, what do you have to say? Spokane Downtown West. No. So, actually... Oh, I thought there was something else here. Next time, we're gonna be taking the train back to Union Station. And, we're gonna be heading to our next destination. Which is, not exactly what I'm pretty thrilled about. And with that, I shall see you all in the next part. Goodbye for now.